What's going on, guys? We're Sensei and the Pupil. We got new mics. We're here. We may sound different, but we're still reviewing the same old shit. Yeah, right. Jujutsu Kaisen's episode 10, 11, and 12 are what we'll be going over today. Um, let's just kick it right off. The Reggie and Megumi fight was a lot cooler than I thought it was going to be. It spanned two episodes. In meeting Reggie, Megumi pretty much gets surrounded by Reggie. I forget the other dude's name, but there was a guy with black claws, and there was also a guy that pulled off his body parts to turn into bombs.
Yeah.
We had all that going on, and what else happened? Also, the girl with the scorpion hair thing was going on too.
Betrayer of the Brethren.
Betrayer of the Brethren. They were fighting for a good little minute in the beginning, and it kind of seemed like Megumi was at disadvantage until the hero, the god, the king, Takaba, showed up.
My hero.
My Hero Academia. This guy comes in. He's wearing a freaking suit. He looks like a character on a TV show. He looks stupid. What do you think of Takaba? He's the reality bending guy.
He looked like a superhero, right?
Kinda.
Yeah, from his favorite
I
TV
guess.
show. And it's crazy because his power isn't so much reality bending. It's he has the ability to do whatever he thinks his opponent would find funny. That's the way they explained it in the anime. So if he thinks maybe it's what he would find funny.
No, you had it.
Something like
you
that.
had it.
But basically, if his opponent would be like, "Oh, well, I think it'd be funny if that guy was invulnerable," he's invulnerable. Or, "Oh, I think it'd be so funny if that guy took a shot to the head and didn't die." That's basically his power. He can do whatever he wants. He's like the Mask.
And this broken power does have a flaw, though. If he ever realizes that he has his power, it will stop. He doesn't know he has it. He doesn't know. That's the whole thing. He doesn't know there's real.
That is to his advantage. Yeah. I don't think it'll stop if he understands it, but I think him personally, he won't be able to utilize it to the fullest extent if he understood it better. I think him not understanding it is to his benefit. Because he's so dumb and zany, it works for him not to know it. Because he doesn't even realize that. I think it'd be too complicated for him to set those criteria for his powers if he actually knew it.
For the sake,
that's just my side.
The sake of the fact that none of us have spoilers except for me, you're right, dude. Cool. Anyways, Takaba tries some lame ass jokes, but he's actually beating the guy he's fighting somewhat. He actually makes the guy quit.
He's beating the fuck out of both of them.
He is. He's kicking them, doing whatever he wants to him. And when he goes and fights the homeboy solo, the exploding body parts, he just quits because
he's just fucking with him the whole time.
Yeah,
he's warping everywhere. It's like, hey, I think you got him. He's like, it's me.
He's a gag character. And Reggie, the papered up receipt man, is fighting Megumi.
I knew those receipts, dog. I told you.
You told me there were receipts. Yeah. Yes, Dev. What do you think about the receipt man?
I didn't like how he was able to keep them dry
the whole time.
Yeah, the whole entire time.
They even sweat, dog. You don't sweat or what?
Yeah, right. Now he did mention if I fall in the water or something, I'll lose like half my receipts. So at least they mentioned something. But he hit water quite a few times in those,
and he's sweating, dude. There's no way.
That's true. Logically, it doesn't make sense.
You go through a cloud. You go through a cloud. That's all water vapor. Like you're gonna get wet.
Megumi's fighting Reggie, and Reggie gets chased through the city by Megumi. Like he's running.
When's the last time you guys had like a small receipt like that when you bought a car? You know, it's like receipts don't come like
oh yeah,
it's basically like a big old piece of paper.
True. Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, I'm not getting a receipt for a fucking house, which we'll get to it here in a moment. But yeah, they're fighting, and Reggie's getting away from Megumi pretty well. Like he's actually holding his own very well. But Megumi leads him into a gym so he can use his domain. Because his domain is unfinished, but the gym will simulate the area for the domain. So big brain strats. And when Megumi opens the domain, he turns the tables. I mean, he's catching them. Reggie does open Hollow Wicker Basket, which is like the only method to combat domains. Besides, if you don't have your own domain, you use simple Wicker Basket, which is like a basic shield. So it's not an automatic hit. But he's getting caught up because of the fact that it's not a full domain means Megumi can hit him regardless.
Right, the Wicker Basket doesn't work.
Right, so it's big brain strats going on all around.
And that was a technicality.
Kind of.
Either one of them didn't realize that. Oh, the Wicker Basket's not going to work.
And man, luck only happens from planning and preparation, whatever it's called. Yeah. And so that happens, and Megumi's seemingly beating Reggie's ass. But Reggie starts healing himself with receipts from like the sauna and shit.
Oh yeah, that's cool.
Dude, his power is kind of cool. Like
it's cool.
It's
very technical though.
It's super. Mm-hmm. But that's all JJK. That's why it's so cool. Like we had a freaking guy with a helicopter hair, dude. That wasn't that the only way to stop it was punching directly in the center. You know,
to be that strong.
Yeah, that's stupid. That's a girl with jet hair. Reggie kind of gets a little turnaround action going. He opens up some. He realizes if I overweight this shadow, because this shadow is basically a backpack and it can only hold so much, and so he starts opening receipts of like cars, which like Devin's point, who's buying a car,
a house,
and getting receipt. Yeah. He opens up a house later on as his ultimate attack. What do you call it? Hold on, I wrote it down. It's so funny.
You usually get like a deed, like.
Hold on, it was so funny, dude. He goes, "Oh, what was this freaking? Oh my god, what was it called?" He said, "Trump card, 132 square foot house." And a fucking house dropped down. It started outweighing Megami, but they had like a stalemate because in the outweighing, Megami was also able to get him into the shadow. Mm-hmm. And in the shadow, you can't breathe. So it was like a waiting game of who's gonna die, who's gonna fall first. The weight of Megami or this dude holding his breath?
Holding elephant.
Well, yeah, because the elephant was pushing down, yeah.
Yeah.
But in a big brain strat, Reggie's power it's also the opening the receipt, using it in a direction.
Giving them a direction.
Giving a direction. If he opens a receipt, gives a direction, when the direction's finished, the receipt is canceled. It's gone, the thing. But he didn't give the cars directions. So when he was underground, he told the car to rise below him and lifted him up.
He got lucky.
A lot of big brain strats going on, ass pulley strats.
A lot of luck.
A lot of luck, yeah. It's not. I don't want to call it ass pulley because it makes sense.
Ankle snapped right before that, so he really shouldn't have.
Yeah, he's like, yeah. A lot of this, but he healed himself.
Sure.
The sauna. I love that power, dude. It's cool. And they end up getting brought to the bottom of the gym, which is a pool area. They get up and start going fisticuff fighting, kind of sick.
Yeah,
and cool. Reggie's like, "Yo, Megami's all out of power." Megami thinks, "Okay, Reggie's all out of power. This is all set up for just a hand-to-hand combat." Mid-combat, Reggie gets a huge chunk of him sliced off.
That's sick.
Because Megami, the whole time, wanted him to think that he ran out of powers, but he still had Demon Dog left.
all sorcerers are liars.
Yeah. Very, very cool 2-part episode, in my opinion, fight. Yeah. Reggie wasn't a huge character to me in the manga that I barely remembered, but damn, dude, Mappa just
he's very honorable. Yeah. Even though he was the bad guy for these 2 episodes, at the very end, before he died, he gave Megami all of his points. He didn't have to.
Dude, Mappa,
but as a nod.
Is it honorable to have like minions that lead people?
Yeah.
To kill. I mean.
Yeah, dude. He gave everybody a chance. Like, join me or die. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's pretty honorable to me.
Yeah.
He could have just killed everybody.
He's a weird guy.
I guess she did the unhonorable thing and said that he was somebody else.
Yeah.
He's a weird guy.
I thought it was cool. I don't know.
We also see Takaba, like I mentioned earlier. He's fighting the bomb guy, and the bomb guy gives up when they realizes that Reggie's dead.
Right.
Like, why even try? And Remy runs into Megami's arms, and Megami collapses after this whole fight. And we see this weird.
She fucking leaves. Like, you would think
she doesn't
look back and be like, "Oh shit, he's down."
She does go away for some reason, but we see a weird angel descending from the sky, or some kind of angelic thing.
Something with wings.
Yeah, something with wings. Some kind of angel. Yeah.
He's a bad guy.
And the culling game, right there at the end, lists off 4 competitors. Dhruv Lakadawala, Ryu Ishigori, Takaba Udo, and the cockroach Kurarushi. These are the 4 sorcerers left in this colony. They're the big 4 that have been stalemated until one guy kills them. Yuta kills Dhruv immediately, off screen kind of too. We didn't get to see the kill, dude.
It's crazy.
It's freaking. And that dude was like that dude controlled Japan for not 100, but a ton of years.
Yeah.
He ran over Japan a long time ago. He's a source from the past. Boom. Episode 12, guys. The big fight. Big fight. I just want to really hear y'all's favorite part of it, because everybody saw the fight who's watching this review. Yuta, Ryu, Takaba, and the cockroach are all going at it. One by one, Yuta kills the cockroach first, and they starts fighting Ryu and Takaba the Wind Girl, and that fight goes on for a good little minute. Takaba the Wind Girl's naked, and then the cockroach comes back, and he breaks all 4 of the domains. We've all seen it by now, and the fight ends with Ryu and Yuta squaring up 1v1, and Yuta fucking grants his request of giving him his dessert, and still beats his ass by throwing his own blast up, dude. Okay. Sick fight.
Well, the dessert was like a good fight.
Yeah. Just being whole. But yeah, what's your favorite part of it? I just kind of went through it all really fast. I'll tell you mine. I loved when Yuta stopped holding back.
Yeah.
Because he was holding back against the cockroach because he didn't want them to know that he had reverse curse energy. And when they saw that, he's like, all right. And he pulled out Rika. And he just started whooping all their ass. All their asses, dude. It's so fire, bro. I love Rika. Sick.
Yuta! Give me back Yuta! Yeah.
Fucking fire, dude.
That I want that. If I don't have that kind of love in my life, I don't want it.
He's just power so sick, dude. It's literally copy. It's copy.
And I'm about to say that. I think that's my favorite part is watching him utilize every power that he's accumulated so far. Like him using the voice real quick on what's her name. Like, I didn't know he had that curse technique.
You can only use the power of Yuta if Rika eats a part of your body.
Right.
So that dude that we know, their friend, is missing an arm.
Yeah.
They never mentioned it. Like in the manga, they just show you an arm missing and you see him use his powers.
So she did it to him?
Yeah, you got to infer that's what happened.
Spoiler.
No, it's not a spoiler. They never talk about it. They just show him armless, and then you see him doing the power. You have to infer that he ate his arm.
Or maybe he ate somebody else who also had.
The dude's missing an arm. The friend that talk. I mean, sure.
They're still friends though, you know. Like you ate my arm, dog. Like we're not friends.
Yeah. If your bitch took my arm, dog.
Fair enough.
Your ghost bitch.
Favorite parts.
Yeah, but that was cool. And then his ultimate technique to fuse with her real quick, and then be able to use whatever for that limited amount of time.
Yeah, cool. 5 minutes you get copy. It's fire, dude.
And then him using what's his name, Rao's or whatever his name is,
Ryu's own blast.
No. I'm talking about the Indian guy, the guy who kills.
Oh, Dhruv. Yeah.
Yeah. So we actually don't even we're like, why is this guy so feared? How do you take over Japan like that? And then you actually see
he has a broken ability.
Yeah, it is a broken
ability. Which
ability.
Yuta got around, but still, it's broken.
Right. But that's a cool ability.
It is a sick ability. It's freaking crazy.
Yeah, all of his Shikigami create barriers that you can't pass through. Yeah, and they'll physically hurt you.
Yep.
You can't even see them.
It's invisible. Yeah, it's crazy, dude.
There's mole rats. Those big mole rats you saw in the beginning, they make the biggest barriers, but those pterodactyls are supposed to be able to protect them or make little barriers or whatever.
It's literally broken if you don't know how it works.
Right.
I don't even know how anyone knows how it works.
You could probably say Yuta for biting that cockroach. That was pretty.
That was cool.
Yeah, he fucking. And then, that was fire. And then shot the reverse energy into him. That was pretty sick.
But the guy didn't even die though.
He did die. He copied himself before he started fighting. Parthenogen.
So the cockroach is not dead.
No, the first one died, and the second one was the one that came up. It was 2 cockroaches. They mentioned it.
The thing is, though, it gave him the 5 points. After he did the reverse technique. So that was a little premature.
Dude,
5 points.
Dude, shut up, dude. He's right. He's right. That was a little miss by Mappa there. Hold on, what's it called? What's your favorite part of it?
I don't know, I guess just the ending of it where everybody was able to become friends.
Okay.
True. I mean, he literally sat down next to the guy. He's like, hey, bro, you did good, dude.
Parthenogenous. Okay, yeah. Yeah, that's where you copy yourself as cockroach, I guess. I don't know. Cool. Okay, everybody became friends at the end. They respected him at the very least. It was like a respect thing.
Yeah, they literally sat beside each other.
Even the girl, they let the girl live.
I know, it's so crazy. Only the cockroach piece of shit was
that one had to die. Dude. That one had to die. Sick fight. I think everybody here enjoyed it.
I don't blame her for sparing Shorty's life. She was a baddie, dude. But she's just fucking glad.
Yeah,
I was like, hey,
Takamo was sick.
I was the fight mostly felt like 2-on-1.
It did.
Yeah, they're definitely against Yuta for sure. Why wouldn't you be?
Yeah.
They were I feel like it was all supposed to be a 1-on-1, but they just kept taking turns.
I appreciated that one. What's the guy with the cannon?
Ryu.
I appreciate he's like, huh, you fuckers get out of my way. He's trying to get to Yuta himself because he knows dude, it's just me and him. You guys aren't even fucking in our league.
I think they all know that Yuta's the strongest.
No, I know. I feel like I thought it was cool that Ryu was like, guys, like this is our fight. Fuck off, and he just kept, like, you know what I'm saying? Like he had honor in a certain way,
Because Yuta could give him his dessert.
That's hot.
Yeah. Now that the season's over, well, this part of it anyways, and we're probably not getting the other part until 2027, from which is what all the reports have been saying. Kind of sucks. Do you think this Yuta fight was the best fight of the series? There was a lot of fights going on. We had Yuji meeting Hikari and the chick.
In the community, it surpassed Maki's fight.
In the community, is that what they're saying?
Yep, it's above it already.
It's definitely more recent, but if you look back at the Maki fight,
I'm not disagreeing or agreeing.
The Maki fight is the only one in my brain that I'm like,
when I looked it up recently, it's above.
Okay.
As far as like episode fights of all time as of this year.
Well, there's the Higuruma fight, which is amazing. There was the Maki fight, amazing. The Yuta fight, amazing. I'd even call the Reggie Megami ending was really good. What else was there?
Of this year?
Those are of this season.
Right.
I think that's it. Yeah. What do y'all think was the best moment from this part?
The Yuta fight was good.
It was so good. It's very, very good. It's very satisfying too, because like you started, they're all
they built up these 4 people. Lives. They built them up to like they hyped them up.
They did.
So when we finally got introduced to these 4 motherfuckers that I've never heard about because I've never read the manga, but I've like just seen them fight and like, oh shit, they're all gonna fight at one time. It's like, okay, you guys did a good job delivering what you promised us, basically.
I think that's why I'm going to give the Maki fight a better one. I think the Maki was better only because the Maki one had more build up and she lost her sister.
But there were things that were made it bad, like the music.
I don't even
think little bullshit, like little. Even dude, the community agrees. Like that was never in the manga. Him walking towards her, like aura farming, like, oh, I'm gonna beat you.
It didn't hurt it.
It did hurt it, in my opinion. It did.
How?
Because like, dude, if I'm the enemy team, and I'm watching my fucking boys get dogged on by one woman with a sword that I thought was a bitch or whatever, I'm not gonna walk towards that fight like aura farming the whole time, watching Devin get squashed. I'm gonna fucking run towards Devin. Like, no, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna fucking fight because he's dying. I don't know. The community agrees with me because a lot of the consensus, even in Japan, is like, dude, what the fuck happened? Like, why is there Kill Bill music over this iconic fight scene where she kills 88?
I don't even care about the music.
Okay, I'm telling you that you're in the minority though.
Okay, I am a minority. Yes. Dave, what do you think, dude?
I think just recency bias has me pick the Yuta fight at the end because I don't know, that fight just felt so satisfying to watch, knowing that these were like 3 top sorcerers in this region, and him being able to beat basically all 3 of them.
Oh yeah, swept them.
So kind of let you know
no lasting wounds.
The Yuta power level. So
he's a boy. Guys, part 1 of season 3 is in the books. We'll be back for part 2. Maybe. Guys, we're out of here.